this cherry tree is like my proper new place to record, and it's crazy. There's so many cherries here. So I'm waiting for when I'm gonna come here to record again, like in a few weeks, and they're ripe, so I can eat some. Look, that's so exciting. I'm just talking from my experience, and my statement is that the most troubled, the most mentally unstable, the most stressed people turn to spirituality. No one comes to spirituality from happiness. Everyone turns to God, looking for deeper answers just because they're hurting so much that it's unbearable to deal with it on their own. It's very difficult for me to explain what I mean exactly, but let's just roll with it. Let's pour ourselves a cup of tea. I love this phrase. I love saying it. So we sometimes turn to holy books, crystals, organized religion, communities, cults, anything, like literally anything. I'm not putting it all in one basket. Obviously not. I really support religious people. I love some religions. I really truly appreciate how people are disciplined and devoted and connected, and the tradition. Really don't want to offend the religious community. I don't want to offend the crystal fairy girl living in a forest. I also don't want to offend, wait, what was the word? How did I used to call myself? Give me a second. Starseed chosen ones. I was 15 when I was like, I do not fit in.
And I hang out with other people that are my age, and they're just kind of just like, oh my god, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
No one understands me, and I have no friends. I probably fell from Lyra straight here, and I have a special mission to fulfill. Yeah, I don't want to offend y'all too. I mean, maybe I'm just not chosen. With all seriousness, I love you all. I'm just presenting my perspective on how I feel like we can avoid being misled, and we can avoid being trapped in systems that are distracting us from the answers within. And I'm not saying be egotistic and religion is only distracting you from yourself, because I fully understand the whole purpose of religion. I fully understand the whole, how it humbles you, how it puts you in a position of fearing God, submitting to source. That's why I love religion. I just don't feel like it's for me in this stage of my life, not something that will serve me right now, but never know. Just something that I really respect and admire people connect to and be devoted to and be loyal to their systems. But, everything with discernment, everything in moderation. You need to remember who you are. Never lose yourself in anything. No one will save you but you. You have to put your mind into what you need to put your mind into. And all the keys are within you. You are the key. No one else is the key. Damn, I'm quoting X so hard right now. Let me know if you know these quotes, because I have I hear them. You need to put your mind into what you need to put your mind into. I love him. That's again like any type of praising a celebrity, any type of getting a tattoo of someone. We just had this conversation in the Misfits group chat. Getting a tattoo of a celebrity is a crazy thing to do. It's like, yeah, respect and but it's almost like you're giving them full credit for your understanding of an idea. It's like, yes, inspiration, yes, you really changed me and provided so much value into my life and inspire me spiritually, and I'm a better person because of you. But putting something forever on your body because someone said, it's like submitting your whole life to a system and giving your all to this one human manifestation of God because they said something that resonated in your heart. You see what I mean? And it's even more absurd when it comes to objects, like a crystal. Yeah, they're cute. I had a whole crystal business. I still do. I do make crystal jewelry, honey glazed crystals, but like, relax. It's okay. It's not that deep. What I mean when I say that troubled people come to spirituality. What is being spiritual? You were born into a physical reality with a spiritual kick to it. You are spiritual by default. You can be spiritual. You are just a good person with values and morals, or you're not. Spirituality has nothing to do with it. Spirituality can help you deepen your perspective and broaden your horizons, but it isn't something that makes you better or a chosen human with a special mission. It's something that, some people see, some people don't see, some people need in their lives, some people don't. You can be a good person and go party all night, but then you can be a horrible human being and go to church every single day. Doesn't define you. It's like more religion than spirituality, but you get what I mean. You can be, usually It's a paradox. All the fairy crystal light love and light girlies are the most questionable individuals. Spirituality or non-spirituality doesn't say nothing about you. Your actions, your values, your morals do. Come back to the point. What I mean by the most troubled people turn to spirituality, you are so vulnerable in a position where everything is crumbling. Everything in your life is falling apart and you're trying to look for meaning. That's a natural human thing. You're trying to look for meaning to find evidence that you are safe. It's a biological thing. It's like trying to regulate your fight or flight. That's what your body does. Your brain, your mind is a part of your body, so it ties it to psychic, spiritual sides of trying to explain things to yourself. I read this in this book that I mentioned here a few times already, The Mountain is You. Trying to predict the future, trying to be psychic is a cognitive distortion. It's you misinterpreting reality. It's you putting a filter on it that doesn't fit the objective truth. And objective truth is very subjective sometimes. What is an objective truth? Physicality. You're trying to transcend physicality and you are very vulnerable in a state of misalignment, dysregulation, overstimulation when you're actually going through something mentally, something, more serious even, or even just you're stressed, just normally. You are very vulnerable to be pushed in a direction of believing in something external that is not connected to who you are actually, and just like identifying with it and using it as a anchor to this world. So you're anchoring yourself to a world where you do not belong, and you're finding explanation there, and you will find evidence that it makes sense, because if you look for it, you will find it. Spirituality, imbalanced spirituality, which focuses on you finding answers somewhere or in someone or from a book, from a film, from a rabbit hole, from a symbolic metaphor somewhere, from formulas, is just you externalizing your feeling of safety and you distracting yourself from answers that are already within. It's not egocentric to realize that all the answers are within. It's actually very humble to realize that you are nothing because you are everything, and you're so connected to everything that you're looking for is in you because you're a part of this everything. Bars. I want you to treat this video as a little warning or piece of advice. I might share a little backstory to what happened to me at the end, but basically what I'm saying, you externalizing your feeling of safety, your peace, your enlightenment, your happiness, your fulfillment, your own spirituality, giving the power to something or someone to fulfill you spiritually, is distracting you from yourself and the keys that you've already had within yourself all your life, because you are everything that you're looking for. You are putting yourself in a passenger seat while you're supposed to be behind the wheel, steering the direction of your life. You're not supposed to give your power away to no system, no cult, no book, no celebrity, no idea that someone presented to you, no YouTube video, no spiritual self-improvement guru or anyone who's trying to tell you what to do with your life. Just a little warning, because we are so vulnerable when we are unstable, when we're stressed, when we're mentally going through something, that we are desperately looking for answers for someone to save us. You literally have everything you need within yourself. You don't need me, you don't need these videos, you don't need nothing. I'm just reflecting something that you can use that can simplify your thoughts and soothe your mind a bit and just give you more perspective, and it's just a fun conversation to broaden our horizons. But you don't need none of that. You know everything that I'm saying already. I'm nothing special. You don't need to go too deep. You don't need to submit yourself to anything. If you follow simple morals and values of goodness and kindness and love, you will be good. Just don't look for answers outside of yourself, because everything that you need is right here, right now. Don't entertain anything that was designed to distract you from this moment, this presence right here, your goals, your own breath, your vision, your feeling, your own feeling in your heart. You are the most powerful tool. You are the most powerful book. You are your own self-help book. Trust me. If you sit with yourself long enough, you will become Marcus Aurelius. You will come up with all these answers, because he was nothing special. You truly become free when you realize that this world that we all live in was built by people that were not smarter than you. They were not stronger than you in any sense. They just went, they made things, they created, they experimented, they failed. They came up with answers, ideas, and some of them didn't ask to be praised, and some of them did. Stop putting yourself in a position of a victim. But I do get that it's like a common narrative that is easy to follow. It's like a natural response to like submit to something and okay, now I'm safe. Someone got the answers. But they don't. Only you do. And that's the beautiful part about the game. No one can save you, truly. No one can save you. No spiritual book, no crystal, no Moldavite that will shift your life, no kombucha, no ashwagandha, no sea moss. None of the TikTok trends, none of the manifestation journaling prompts. You got this on your own. There's no rule book to this. You just experiment and you flow like nature and you do everything from love. That's the simplicity of this life. Everything explained in 2 sentences. Just be a good person. Walk with love. Walk for love. Trust in love. You will be guided through any type of difficulty with love because you are love. Just be a good person. Keep being a good person no matter what. No need to complicate nothing. Life is very simple.
Why you are alive. No one can save you but you. You have to put the mind into what you want to put the mind into.